This is the Superior Court now reconvenes for dispatch of official business. The Honorable Robert C. Kerrick, Judge of County. Be seated, conduct, please.
Yes, ma'am.
On September the 14th, 2013, you told Detective Morales and Sergeant Ayler that Jonathan was not running, that he just started moving faster when he began coming towards you, right? Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
You told us today that he began to run just before Officer Little discharged his taser. Do you remember saying that?
I don't remember saying those exact words.
Yesterday, I'm sorry.
I don't remember saying those exact words.
You don't remember saying the suspect was coming at Officer Little at a fast pace, then he began to run, Officer Little discharged his taser?
Yes, that sounds right.
You did tell us today that there was some walkthrough that you did, and I believe you said that you didn't get the opportunity to show how fast Jonathan was moving, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, you were given the opportunity, and you actually played the role of Jonathan to show them how fast he was moving. Do you remember that now that I asked you?
I do not.
You said yesterday, too, that you did not see that there was any way that Officer Little could have missed Jonathan with the taser. Do you remember saying that?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
But in your training, you're trained that sometimes tasers miss, and in fact, both of them have to actually make good contact with the person's body for it to work, right?
Yes, ma'am, for it to work properly, yes.
And you're also taught that you wouldn't hear that sound you heard if there had actually been a good connection, right?
I actually just heard that the other day, but yes.
So you didn't remember that from your training?
No, ma'am.
You said that if the taser would have worked, you would have holstered your weapon and put handcuffs on Jonathan, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you told us yesterday that you would have had 5 seconds to do that and that you could have done that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So in 5 seconds, you could have reholstered your weapon, gone over to Jonathan with him down on the ground and put both of his hands in handcuffs.
If he would have stayed there, but after the 5 seconds, if he attempts to get up or whatever, then he may get tased again.
Right, but you said you would have had time if it had worked in those 5 seconds to reholster, get to him, and get him handcuffed, right?
I would have had time to attempt it, yes.
You said earlier today that you didn't reholster because 7 seconds isn't long enough for you to reholster. Do you remember saying that today?
The whole incident was 7 seconds. I didn't have time to reholster my weapon.
Because you said you only had 7 seconds. Do you remember saying that?
The whole incident was 7 seconds.
Do you remember saying that?
Those exact words, no.
You did tell them that you backed up slowly for about 25 feet, right?
20 to 25 feet, yes, ma'am.
Yesterday, you told us here in the courtroom, I believe you stood up and demonstrated, that at one point Jonathan's hand went partially behind him to the side of his back. Do you remember doing that yesterday?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
On September 14th, 2013, you told Detective Morales and Sergeant Ayler that his hand just went over to the side, right?
Yes, ma'am, towards his waistband.
And that's what we see on the video, is his hand just moving over to the side as he's moving, right?
No, ma'am. When he got close to me, that's when his hands went towards his waistband.
Like you told them on September 14th, 2013.
Yes, ma'am.
You said yesterday, and I believe you said it again today, that Jonathan's shoulder was at about your waist, right?
Yes, ma'am. Approximate area, yes.
But again, back to September the 14th, during your interview, you and Detective Morales got on the floor, and you told them that Jonathan was at your feet in your lower body, right?
The lower half of my body, yes.
Right. Do you remember that you had Detective Morales lay flat on the floor near your feet with his arms up towards your knees? Do you remember that?
I remember doing a demonstration.
You told us yesterday that Jonathan was aggressing towards you, and what you meant by that was he was like swimming at you. Do you remember that?
When we were on the ground, yes, ma'am.
Now, let's do it. You recognize what this is?
Yes, ma'am. Appears to be my pants.
You want to take a look at it again? Can you tell us what that is?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure what that is on the bottom of your pant leg?
Appears to be DNA
Like
or mud.
blood?
Yeah, could be blood.
You don't see that anywhere else on your pants though, right?
There was more on my pants, from what I recalled of it.
Jonathan bled a lot, didn't he? I mean, he would have to, he got shot.
I really don't know.
show you what it marked as State's Exhibit 123. Jonathan bled a lot, didn't he?
Yes, ma'am, he did.
You didn't see that stuff anywhere else on your pants, right?
No, I did not.
Wasn't anywhere on the shirt, was it?
I thought it was that night, but I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
Your attorney showed a bunch of pictures of the backside of your uniform with the grass and everything that you identified, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No pictures of the front side of you with any blood stains on it, right?
I did not see any yesterday, no, ma'am.
They showed you and you identified a lot of pictures of the injuries to your mouth and your elbow yesterday. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
You said your head hurt, side of your mouth hurt, inside and out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as State's Exhibits 89, 90, and 91. You want to take a look at those?
Okay.
Those show some of the injuries that you got, minus the one on your elbow, right?
Yes, this is inside of my mouth. Yes, that's correct.
Does State's Exhibit 123 show the injuries that Jonathan got?
Doesn't show the exact injuries, but yes.
You don't think that shows any of the injuries that he got?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
These two sets of injuries are quite a bit different, right?
Yes, ma'am, they are.
Objection, Your Honor.
A bit much, right?
Objection, Your Honor. Sustain this denial.
Your attorneys asked you yesterday, and you told them that prior to your altercation on September the 14th, 2013, you did not have that rash on your arm or the cut inside your upper lip. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Prior to your altercation with Jonathan on September 13th, 2013, Jonathan did not have 10 gunshot wounds, did he?
Objection, Your Honor. Sustain this denial.
He didn't have the injuries we just talked about in that picture, did he?
Objection, Your Honor. If you know.
I do not know, ma'am. I do
Is that
not.
how Jonathan looked when you first saw him?
No, ma'am.
May I approach the witness? showing you now what has been marked for identification purposes as State's Exhibit 233. Do you recognize what that is?
Yeah, looks like a statement telling about myself.
That's your handwriting, right?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
You want to take a minute and read the whole thing?
Yes, ma'am.
You wrote down that you were taught by your parents to respect everyone, but to always give the police officers the utmost respect, right?
Yes, ma'am, that's what I wrote.
And you wrote that some of our citizens respect the police, but there are some that hate the police, but this is what I signed on for, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you wrote, well, actually, why don't you read the last paragraph there for us?
Where it starts as far as skills.
Yes, sir.
As far as skills go, I'm not ex-military, however, I have my own inner skills. I am above average in the use of handling of firearms, very athletic and competitive. I have previously worked with the public, and I have the ability to defuse a heated situation with diplomacy. However, I also have the ability to recognize when diplomacy is not going to work. I understand working the capacity as a police officer, I'm responsible for the liability of the city as well as myself.
You wrote that you were in group school, right?
I'm not sure if this was part of the application or if it was during the school, but part of the application process.
I don't have any group questions.
Did you read that? No. All right, so you may sit down.
Maybe you want this.